How is everybody doing on this lovely Wednesday evening, June 24th, 2020? This is your boy Juggernaut097, and today we are going to be doing my WWE NXT review for June 24th, 2020, like I said. And it's been a while since I've done a review. It's been a while since I actually done one, and I'm going to be on a consistent basis doing this more. And this is how they're going to be kind of formatted from now on. So I hope you guys like my graphics here. And before we get started, go hit that subscribe button. If this is your first time ever checking out one of my videos, turn on that post notifications to be notified when I make a new video. And go follow all my social media platforms, which you can see here on the screen. It's at the True JSB. But so this is how we're going to be doing these reviews. So I was watching Tyler Williams, which he's a YouTuber. He does wrestling videos. And I was watching one of his videos, and I like kind of how he formats his reviews. So he kind of like talks about what he didn't like about the show and what he did. He talks about the negatives and the positives about the show. And then he kind of gives a final verdict on like if the show was good or bad. Is it worth watching? And I kind of like that, because I don't want to be doing like a big old 20-minute video for you guys, like an hour video, because like going over a whole bunch of different moves. I mean, I'm going to be doing that on pay-per-views, but I just don't feel the need to do that for like these weekly shows. But like I said, I'm definitely going to be doing that for pay-per-views coming up. And I hope you guys think my audio quality is alright. I mean, the poppy noises might not be coming off good right now, but I'm going to be getting me a pop filter here soon. But yeah, just give me some feedback on how you think these reviews are going to go. Maybe I might change them back to the normal. I don't know yet. But let's quit wasting any time and let's get started with this review. So, I mean, this show was, to be honest, they just built on the show. Like, there wasn't really much to take away from the show, like anything crazy. But some things I really didn't like. I didn't really like the Jake Atlas versus Santos Escobar match. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Jake Atlas, and I think the match kind of went on a little too long. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a bad match. It's just I'm not really a big fan of Jake Atlas. So I guess that's one negative thing to take away from the show. Another thing is, this wasn't really a negative thing, but it kind of was. I wasn't the biggest fan when they had Roderick Strong and the Undisputed Era. When they had the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong was basically trying to face his fears on this episode of NXT tonight. So he said that he was gonna go hop in the trunk because remember at NXT Takeover in Your House, he got thrown in the trunk by Dexter Lumis. So he was facing his fears tonight. I mean, it was kind of funny to a degree a little bit. I mean, he did hop in the trunk. And, the Undisputed Era, yeah, they were so happy, they were celebrating. And then when he got out of the trunk, basically, they said that, hey, yeah, you're going to go up again. You're going to face Dexter Lumis tonight. And he did not want to do that. He goes like, he had some doubts there. He was, kind of scared again to face he doesn't want to face Dexter Lumis, and that's another negative thing. So we had Dexter Lumis versus Roderick Strong tonight, which I did not really like this match. I mean, it wasn't really much of a match. I mean, Dexter Lumis won by countout. I mean, there wasn't much here. So I don't know. And next week apparently they're supposed to be having a strap match. I would think it would make sense to do a trunk match or something, or something like that, because they're having this whole ordeal about hopping in the trunk. So why not make it like You know how you do a buried alive match? We'll do a trunk match. I think that would have been cool to do, but no, they're doing a plain old strap match, which is, I don't know, which is just weird. But that's really all the negatives I have about the show. And so let's talk about the positives here. So let's see. So we had who was it? So we had, oh yeah, this is funny. Earlier in the show we had Rhea Ripley and it showed Rhea Ripley and what's his name, Robert Stone. And he was trying to basically recruit her into like he wanted to be her manager, and basically she wasn't having it, and she threw Robert Stone into a dumpster, which I thought that was funny. Like I was dying laughing at that, and then Aaliyah showed up, and she basically goes like, "Hey, just because just because your career is is trash doesn't mean you have to turn my manager into trash." I was just laughing. That was hilarious. But later on the night, they would end up having a match, which the match wasn't bad by any means. I mean, but it was a decent match. I mean, Rhea Ripley won the match, and next week they're going to be having a match, and if Robert Stone, it's going to be a handicap match, and if Robert Stone and Aaliyah win, I think that Rhea Ripley would join. Like have Robert Stone be the manager, which I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be crazy to see Rhea Ripley. So maybe she might turn on him if that does happen. I would see that happening though. You'll see Rhea Ripley turning on Aaliyah and Robert Stone. I could see that happening. Let's see, what else did I like on this show? We also had Bronson Reed versus Karrion Kross. I like how they're. I thought this was going to be a squash match at first, but this actually wasn't a bad match. I mean, Bronson Reed got some stuff, and I like how kind of agile Bronson Reed is. Like, he can move around the ring. But eventually, Karrion Kross did take advantage and put him in the cross jacket and end up winning the match. I like how they're booking his character, having him basically do these squash matches, which, how they used to do back in the old days of professional wrestling, which I like how they're, just kind of building more on his character. And that entrance for Karrion Kross is amazing. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see, what else is a noteworthy thing about this show? We had, let's see, where is it at? Oh yeah, so next week, apparently, so they're going to be doing like this big whole Great American Bash. It's going to come to NXT next week, so that's going to be pretty cool. We also have a Fatal 4-Way to determine the number one contender for. We also we have a Fatal 4-Way to determine the number one contender to Io Shirai's title. Oh man, who are the people now? I just had them here. Where the heck are they at? I know. I know Candice LeRae is in the match. Oh yeah, Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox, Mia Yim, and Dakota Kai. And the winner of that match will probably face in 2 weeks. So I think they're just building up to try to compete against AEW's Fyre Fest. Fighter Fest. I cannot say it right there for a minute. Yeah, they're just basically, trying to compete against each other. Trying to go head to head against each other. Yeah, so I really don't know who's really going to win the match next week, but we'll see. We will see. And then the main event wasn't bad. We had Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano versus versus Finn Balor, and this was for the NXT North American Championship, and the winner would go on to face Adam Cole in 2 weeks. So that would be July 8th. Yeah, so that will be when Fyter Fest is going on. Yeah, so, and also Fyter Fest starts next week, so that's going to be good. Definitely going to be doing my review tomorrow for AEW. But this was a decent match. I mean, nothing like really crazy, like not a all balls to the wall match, but it was a good match though. I mean, I liked the crossbody onto both Johnny Gargano and Finn Balor that Keith Lee did. That was pretty good. I mean, but all three of these guys got their moves in. You know, it was a short match, but you know, it was to the point. I mean, Keith Lee would end up winning the match. And so he's gonna be facing Adam Cole in 2 weeks on July 8th. And probably the NXT Women's Championship will probably be on the line that night. That's what I would assume. But now, my final verdict of this show. Was this show worth... Is this show worth watching? I would say, yeah, I would watch this show, but was it amazing? No, I would probably give it it's just an average show, you know, just trying to build up for next week and probably some future shows here. But I mean, like I said, it wasn't really bad. It's not like Monday Night Raw, like atrocious, but it just not really anything crazy to take away from this show. But like, and there's not really much negatives, but it was alright though. It was alright. Also, I want to note, so there's well, this is kind of some breaking news here. So WWE superstars there's some superstars that have been tested positive for COVID-19. I mean, so WWE's probably going to be shutting down here. Like, I wouldn't like be surprised if WWE stops running shows here for a while, which would suck. But you know, they don't even take temperatures before wrestlers or, you know, superstars go into the arena, and it's an inside, you know, venue. Now you see with AEW, they, you know, Daly's place, it's kind of like a wide open venue. It's like there's more space in there, and it's kind of like outside a little bit. Like, yeah, it's outside a little bit. But with NXT, you know, you have more, you know, those contaminants, you have more people inside. And also, like, that's been stupid, you know, they haven't been testing people. I mean, not testing people, they haven't been, you know, taking temperatures. Like, and WWE says, oh yeah, we're going to start taking temperatures out. Like, when a whole bunch of wrestlers get, you know, get confirmed that they have COVID. Like, and you know, probably a lot of these wrestlers are having to figure out on these different, you know, like dirt sheets. I'd be pissed if I was one of these wrestlers, you know, figuring out, not figuring it, like kind of being in the dark from my company, and then having to go onto a website to figure out, oh, yeah, these guys have COVID. Yeah, I'll be upset. So, WWE is being dumb right now, like with the way they're handling COVID. And I don't know. So we'll see what happens with this whole stuff with everything here, with all this COVID stuff, and we'll see if WWE gets shut down. But enough about all the COVID. But yeah, that was my NXT review for June 24th, 2020. Go ahead down in the comments, you know, tell me what you guys thought of the show, and also I want to make some. So I want to tell what I'm going to be doing here. So I have Impact Plus, okay? And since Slammiversary is going to be coming up, I want to do some TNA reviews on here. So I'm going to go back and watch some old TNA Slammiversaries. I think I'm going to go watch every single one of them. From like 2005 to 2019. So I'm gonna watch every single one of them. I know I think I reviewed 16. I can't exactly remember, but I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do some more retro wrestling reviews. Like, I'm gonna review some Extreme Rules pay-per-views. But yeah, that's about all I wanted to say. And just give me your feedback on what you thought, what I should do different. Maybe should I review the whole show in order, or you want to keep it like a shorter review? But yeah, that was my review. Like I said, don't forget to go down in the description. Go follow all my social media platforms on Twitter and Instagram. That's how you can stay up to date with me, and I'm gonna try to use Twitter more and be updating when I make videos. But you can talk to me on there. You can tweet me. And I just want to make make my channel better, and I want to make good content here. And leave a like, go share this video with your friends, other wrestling fans, because I want to get out there more. I want to get my channel growing more. If you want me to see my channel grow more, spread my name out there. Because I got a new microphone here. I'm gonna be getting a new camera. I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of different things with my channel. There's some good things to come here. But enough of me rambling on. This is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.